Good day to each and everyone. I am Angie Maglanti Boras from Betivited Second Year, and I am the third reporter from Line 8. So, my task is to discuss the non-verbal harassment. So, what is non-verbal harassment? Non-verbal harassment is a form of harassment that doesn't involve spoken words but relies on actions, gestures, or visual cues to convey unwanted sexual advances or create a hostile or offensive environment for another person. Even though it doesn't involve spoken words, but still it can be damaging and harmful. Non-verbal harassment includes the following: sexually explicit electronic communications, intentional display of physical self, obstruction and interference, exhibiting sexually explicit visual content, observing, pursuing, or engaging in persistent surveillance. So let's discuss first the sexually explicit communications. Sending or displaying sexually suggestive images, videos, or messages via email, text messages, social media, or other electronic platforms. This type of harassment is increasingly common in the digital age, since we all know that in our era today, using technology is very rampant, right? And it can have a profound impact on the recipient's well-being and sense of safety. Examples: sending sexually suggestive messages. Someone might send you flirty text messages even if you've told them you're not interested. The next one is intentional display of physical self. Deliberately exposing oneself in a sexually suggestive way or engaging in behaviors that are sexually suggestive, such as adjusting clothing in a way that reveals private body parts or making suggestive movements or gestures. This behavior can be particularly intimidating and create a hostile environment, making the recipient feel unsafe and uncomfortable. The person is deliberately doing these things or action from you to make you feel uncomfortable. Examples: adjusting clothing. Imagine someone keeps adjusting their clothes in a way that reveals their cleavage, their stomach, or their backside. They might be doing it in a way that's meant to be seductive or attention-grabbing. Let's proceed to obstruction and interference. Intentionally blocking someone's passage in a corridor or doorway, especially if it's done repeatedly or in a way that makes the person feel uncomfortable or threatened, can constitute non-verbal sexual harassment. It might seem like a minor thing, but when someone keeps blocking your way, it can make you feel trapped, intimidated, and even unsafe. Examples: the doorway block. Someone stands in the doorway, blocking your way, making you feel like you can't get past to them. They might linger there, staring at you, or they might move in closer to make you feel trapped. Next, we have exhibiting sexual explicit visual content. Displaying sexual explicit images or videos without the recipient's consent, whether in a physical or digital environment. It's about forcing someone to see sexually explicit material without their consent, and that can be really upsetting and make someone feel violated. Examples: sharing explicit pictures or videos online. Someone might send you a picture or video of themselves or someone else that is sexually explicit without your permission. Now let's proceed to observing, pursuing, or engaging in persistent surveillance. Following someone, watching them, or using technology to track their location without their knowledge or consent can be extremely disturbing and create a sense of fear and insecurity. It's about making someone feel like they're being watched, Stalk and controlled even if the person doing it doesn't say anything directly. It can be incredibly frightening. Examples: physical stalking. Someone keeps showing up at places where you are, even though they're not invited. They might follow you on foot or in their car. This type of stalking can make you feel like they're always watching you, even when you're not aware of them.